Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the Scrap and Real MMA podcast. I'm your host, Sky. We got your host, Jace, and co-host Warren G in the building, and AJ. Let's go.
Warren, where's the stripper pole?
I know we missed the stripper pole.
Where's the stripper pole?
What's stripper pole?
Yeah, right.
Never happened.
I want to see that, and I want to see you grow some facial hair. That's all I want in life.
You see
Listen,
the
it's
chin?
coming. Look.
You see the chin? I see it this time.
See, look, you got the line here too.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen, okay, you gotta go and have some dates with the kitty cat. You know, it make your shit grow.
Listen, I think somebody lied to you.
I'm coming from the guy who actually has and can grow facial hair, and you must be the other guy.
His beard don't
Are you
connect.
using hymns? Using hymns for that hair?
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'll send you some.
anyways, we are back. We just went on a good 4 or 5 minute, maybe even something like that rant about interim champions. I'm gonna insert that right here.
Been hearing some of the takes that you had the last couple of weeks. I've been like,
You comment in the you comment or you just watch?
no, I just text Sky. I'll be like,
Oh, okay.
what were they saying in the last episode?
Oh, I think I remember.
Especially it wasn't because Sean Bray is your favorite fighter, but it was something else that you said in the episode, and I was like, oh no, the interim champ stuff. Oh yeah.
Yeah, him and Jace is
Interim champ is a glorified number one contender.
That's it.
I don't think that's true.
How?
You just get a belt to go with.
What's the difference between a number one contender and an interim champion?
They don't have the belt. That's it.
And the belt means what other than being a confirmed number one contender?
So, do you put more value in beating who Tom National beat Curtis Blaze or Stipe right now?
Who being Stipe Great Plains?
John Jones beat Stipe and Tom Aspinall beat Curtis Blaze. What's more valued right now in the UFC? Who's the better fighter right now in the UFC? Who's not in the UFC?
Who's the champion?
The champion, the official
John
champion
Jones.
is John
There's
Jones.
John
So
Jones
on paper,
and
that
Tom
one means
Aspinall.
more.
There's the interim champion.
Tom Aspinall is just the number one contender.
He's the number one contender
And
with
doesn't
the
it speak
belt.
more that John doesn't want to fight him? John wants money to fight him. For what?
Listen, we can talk about the level of competition all we want, but the moral of the story is there's the difference between the undisputed champion defending their belt and the interim number one contender defending their number one spot. They just have a belt on them. That's it.
Because if that's the case, y'all think Yair Rodriguez is the champion, right? Jace?
Yeah, he had a battle. Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all think he a champion, huh?
Just like Henry Morrell had a better championship run than Dominic Cruz. That's exact with an interim belt.
Why is
That's
Tony
exactly.
Why is Tony Ferguson on the Ariel Helwani show with his voice cracking, almost breaking, as he talked about never getting the shot at the title when he was a 2-time interim champion? If being the interim champ is a champion, why is his voice cracking? He's over here sad and depressed that he never got the shot.
At being a champion?
Yeah, at being a champion.
He got multiple shots and he lost, but the shot he did that was an interim belt and he won.
Twice he became interim, 2 times, and he's still crying.
And that accounts for nothing.
How come it means nothing to him? Is what I'm asking you. If they're champions, Jace, you're on mute. I have to mute you because your phone was playing Trump, and I didn't want to hear that.
I mean, I understand that, but like I said, in my opinion, he's still a champion. And like I said, if you want to play that game, Dustin Poirier, like last week, said, "I'm a champion and I got a belt at home." That's what Dustin Poirier said.
That's what Dustin Poirier said.
He had to be coerced into saying that. He's also saying, "Yeah, we can hear you now." He had to be coerced into saying that by Mike Bond in that interview, and then he's like, "Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm a champ," but he's not a champion, and he knows it.
Are we recording for the show right now?
Hold on, Jace, real quick.
Okay, then let's wait and save this for the fucking show.
Hold on. I am recording, but
hold on. So this lady, I forgot her name. If one of you guys remember her name, good on you guys. But
her name is
she
Sky.
was No. But she was a 125-pound champion in a UFC. And she never had a fight. I think she won a belt on Ultimate Fighter. I forgot her name.
Um, it could have
Is she
only
could
been Ronda Rousey, but she wasn't
no.
125
Now,
though.
he said 125.
That's
Yeah.
exactly my point. Is she considered a champion? We don't even know her name. Is she considered a champion? That's exactly my point. She has a
Oh,
belt.
the inaugural
Well,
champ.
you got to give
Oh,
us a
her name.
name before we
That's
can make a.
Tanya.
I don't
Tanya,
know her
whatever.
name. That's my
Tanya,
point.
whatever. She looked like a
That's my
man.
point.
Tanya. Yeah, her name is Tanya something. I'm gonna pull up her name right now.
I don't think it's Tanya. I think it's an A or something with an A or S. But yeah, is she a champion? You guys, is she a champion? Yes or no?
You said she became
Was she
champion
the
after Ultimate Fighter
undisputed?
and never defended.
Yes, she was a champion, but she never defended her belt.
Was she labeled as the undisputed champion?
Is she more of a champion than Tony Ferguson and Dustin
Was she
Poirier?
labeled as the undisputed champion?
Yes, I think she was.
Okay, then yes,
Is she the
Does that
champion?
make her more of a champion than Dustin Poirier and Tony Ferguson?
yes.
Yes, because she
That
was
is
labeled
crazy.
the
That is
undisputed champion.
absolutely nuts. Because we don't know her name. Oh, Nico
So
Montano.
there's lots of people
Nico
I don't know.
Montano. That's her name.
A lot of
Nico
people I don't.
Montano.
Okay, all right, AJ.
So
Let me
she's
ask you a
more of a
question.
champion than Tony Ferguson does Poirier. That's absolutely that's crazy.
Is
That's
John or
crazy.
is Jamal Hill? Do you consider him a champion? More of a
Absolutely.
champion than Dustin Poirier?
Huh?
Do you
No.
consider Jamal Hill more of a champion than Dustin Poirier?
No, I don't. I don't.
How?
Why?
He's undisputed.
I feel like Dustin had a tougher pass to the interim belt than Jamal had undisputed. Jamal was given that shot anyway. We all know that.
Oh my god, talking about gifting. These men
What?
couldn't even pass the test when they got to the
We're not.
top.
That's you're not even answering the question though. I feel like he had a tougher
There are
path to the title.
interim champions that are better
Somebody
than
can have
undisputed
one
champions. That
fight
that
to
is
go to the
that is
title.
okay. There's interim champions that are better than undisputed champions.
She
That's
did
He had
okay.
a
compete
good
for the
resume to get
title.
the number one
So,
contender.
Nico Montano competed against Roxanne Modafari in order to become the flyweight champion. So she beat someone for that title. That was the inaugural title. You
So
had
she's
to
more
go
of
up
a like I
against
said.
somebody. You can't
So
just
she's more
not
of a
like Ronda.
champion.
Ronda was just gifted the 135. She never even fought for it. She came in from another organization and they just gave it to her. So she fought somebody for the 125 title. Yes, she's the champion. What are we
I'm
talking
not.
about?
I'm saying is she more of a champion than Dustin Poirier and Tony
What
Ferguson?
does
That's what
that
I'm
even
asking you
mean?
guys.
More of a champion though? Like, how are
Yeah.
you ranking this? What is
Yeah.
more of a champ? Who's
You're
more of a
either a champ
champion?
or you're
Give me the
not.
criteria.
That
Yo,
Dustin Poirier and
can we
Tony
start recording?
Ferguson have better championship runs than a lot of people that are undisputed champions. That's it.
Sounds good. But when they
I
got to
guess.
the top, what happened?
I think AJ, you're confusing better fighter for champion. That's where I think the discontinue is.
Or better resume.
Or better resume, which we used to
Some
do
people
on the
have
show.
better
You'd
resume.
go back and you would love to watch some of our shows where we would do who has the better resume, and we would
Yeah.
break down their
You can
entire
throw that in there
career.
too. I agree with that.
All right, let me
Of
intro
course,
us
you agree
again.
with it. I said it.
Now that we already went through that, um, let's talk quickly about last week's card real fast. Um, I'm gonna have to bow out of the conversation just because I was getting ready for my twin's birthday, and so I didn't watch any of the card. So I don't
Sky, where the
even.
hell are your priorities?
I did watch the Gervonta Davis versus Lamont. What's his last name?
Roach.
Roach. How do
Roach.
you forget? How do you forget Roach?
Roach.
It's been a long weekend.
Mm. Well, you missed some bangers.
Yeah, those are good fights.
I actually watched the entire card.
Really?
Yeah,
Shout
which
out
is not normal for me.
shout out Cody Brundage. He kept his job. Shout out Cody Brundage.
Winning a barroom fight.
Yeah.
And I don't know why the ref allowed him to take like 4 extra punches for no fucking reason.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right, he did.
Gotta make sure
He
he
had
hit it.
money on Teddy Brundage. He wanted to make sure that was definitive.
Let me ask y'all, who do y'all think won with Nazarat and Esteban? Because I'm actually my feelings about that, and it hurt my fucking parlay.
It was a close fight. I don't mind them giving it to Nas, but I think yeah, it was a close fight. I really don't know because I had money in that fight too, and I just had it going to the decision show. I'm fine with it.
I think I think it was one of those close fights where you could have gone either way. But I would have gave it to Esteban. But I wasn't mad at the decision.
Can we
And
talk
this is
about?
and
Yeah.
this is not a fraud check. This was a good fight between two good lightweights. Shout out to
Can
Escobar. Good fight.
Can we talk about your man, the Terminator, Hyder Emil? Guy's just insane.
Yeah,
Guy
yeah.
was just insane. Just kept coming forward. He was eating some big shot. William was getting off on this in that motherfucker for the first two
He kind
rounds.
of looks like Dominic Cruz in this picture, like a
That's fair.
Filipino Dominic Cruz
Speaking of Dominic
in this
Cruz,
picture.
well, he is Filipino, eh?
I know that's
Uh,
what I'm saying.
oh,
I've seen the
shoot.
Philippines.
Shout out to my Philippines, everyone who's watching in the Philippines. We appreciate you. Um,
They're not
but
claiming.
the fuck? I'm Filipino. What you mean?
I said they not claiming you.
Mm. Yeah, that was just wild. Oh, speaking of Dominic Cruz, though, I can't believe they gave him his little Hall of Fame fucking video at a stupid ass fight night that no one watched and or
Right.
cared about.
I was,
To me, that was so disrespectful.
and it was pretty fast too. But he deserves it though.
He's still
He
gonna
deserves
get
it.
inducted.
He
For
deserves it.
sure, but his montage, they could have waited for this weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they'll play it. Somebody else is getting inducted this weekend.
Who?
Find out this Saturday. I can't tell you. Um,
Can we take a
um,
guess? Wait, really? This weekend? Damn. Is he like the 2010s or like what?
find out this.
2000s?
Stop trying
2000s?
to make black people lose their jobs, AJ. Damn. Damn, nigga. Shit.
Uh,
Hey, your
um,
boy Danny Barlow got flatlined. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
he fucked up my parlay. I had it by submission. I had saying by submission. It's crazy.
Actually,
Yeah.
wait, speaking of flatline Sky, you're your man, Austin Lane.
Yeah,
what did
Oh,
I
I
tell
was
y'all?
bad.
he's done.
What did I tell y'all last week? These NFL fighters need to stop boxing and stop getting in MMA. I said that. Boy got laid out.
There's
Shout
gonna be
out to
one
his
of them
coach. I mean,
that's gonna
shout
be
out to his coach though. I did see the clip of Mario Pinto's coach
yeah, he was I like he's a good coach. From what I've
hyping him
seen
up,
so far.
told him what to do. He went out there and did it.
All right.
Go ahead and put that on the knockout of the year list.
Oh yeah, ready, yeah. That's up there.
I don't know if you saw it or not, but that was
I did.
brutal. His reaction,
Yeah.
brutal.
He
Mm-hmm.
lucky
Stiff.
he lucky he didn't follow up. Oh, that'd have been nasty. He followed up.
Oh yeah, he was already out cold before he hit the ground.
Shout out to Dan Henderson.
Hey, the extra shots was nasty on that. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, my guy, like he's dead.
That's the worst extra shot in history. By far.
Before we get to this weekend's card, do we have any hot takes? Anything that we need to, rag on Jace about? Or
What?
Just because he just sat there Henderson. Yo, what do you guys? Jace brought it up, but what follow up you think is more iconic to the sport of the of MMA? Dan Henderson's follow up or Masado's follow up? Like what was better? You guys think? Or what was more important to the sport? Oh yeah, whatever.
Okay, wait. Are you asking what was more devastating or more important to the sport? Those are two different things.
Hendo on Bisping? Is that what we're
The
talking
second
about?
one. The second one. The second one. More important to the sport.
If you're going more important to the story, more important to the sport, it has to be um, Street Jesus, Street Judas. It has to be because that was just on
But like,
ESPN
does it clear it? By far?
by far as important to the sport. As far
Uh,
as devastating, Dan Hendo, because this motherfucker ran full speed and in air and socked this motherfucker when he was
Mm-hmm.
unconscious.
Are we talking about against Bisping?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
hold on. Just forget that real quick. Just because we're talking about undisputed champions and stuff like that, is that Michael Bisping title defense against a 15th ranked middleweight that was 40 years old about to retire? Is that a legit title defense? Just because
Yes,
he was undisputed champion?
yes. Because if he would
That's
have went
crazy.
inside there and lost, listen. Every time they step into that octagon, they could lose.
Oh
There are
boy.
no guarantees. There are
Okay.
no
A
guarantees.
title defense is a title defense.
Yeah.
That's facts.
It
That's
does.
Like,
facts.
like here, it could be against unranked fucking
But my
whoever.
point being, that title win is not more. impactful than Dustin Poirier winning his interim belt or Tony Ferguson winning his interim belt. That's it. It's not.
They
I
Nobody.
don't.
won an interim belt. They didn't
And
beat the
oh
champ.
my
How come?
god,
How come Dustin couldn't beat Charles? How come he couldn't beat Islam? How come he couldn't beat Khabib for the undisputed title?
I'm not
Also, I
talking
don't
about that.
understand the
That's what
correlation.
we talking about, though. The
Because
real
Well,
that's the
champion.
I
whole
literally
argument.
just,
It's
I'm not talking
champions,
about that. I
not
literally just talking
glorified number
about
one
how
contenders.
you guys put more value in Michael Bisping beating Dan Henderson, defending his belt, and more than Dustin Poirier and Tony Ferguson winning the interim belts. You guys value that more than those two things. That's
Yeah,
all
because
I
it's
I
the
said.
value
title
any
defense.
undisputed
That's
championship
crazy.
defense
That's
over an
crazy.
interim
That's
title
crazy.
fight.
Jace, what's your opinion, Jace? What's your opinion? That's crazy.
So I don't. I guess I'm trying to like understand what you're saying. Like, you making the point. Is it about competition? Like, is that what you're trying to stress? Because you're talking and you being fucking disrespectful again. Dan Henderson is an absolute fucking murderer. Guy's an assassin.
At what age
185,
though?
205,
At what age was he?
185, 205 champ in Pride. Like, monster,
Who did Dustin
right?
Poirier beat for the interim belt?
You tell me, hot shot.
Max Holloway, right? So we're gonna value him beating Dan Henderson more over beating a featherweight champion in Max Holloway? That's crazy, but okay, I get it. The champion in the interim.
I would
Beating
make
Max
the
Because
argument.
Holloway
you want
is
to know what? There is a undisputed champion next to Michael Bisping or Dan Hendo's name. That that's what matters. Dustin never got across the finish line. Period. And it's okay. It doesn't mean he's not a great fighter. Doesn't mean that he wasn't super impactful at the lightweight division. Doesn't mean you can't put respect on his name. Doesn't mean he's not a Hall of Famer. But he's not an undisputed world champion. That's just that. Kobe Covington has an interim belt. He's not an undisputed world champion. He met Kamaru Usman. He met Leon Edwards.
It doesn't matter. You're still a
and
champion.
not for nothing, he beat RDA who was a
Cyril
champion,
Gahn
but
is a two-time
whatever.
champion to y'all then?
Huh?
He's a champion. Yes, he's a champion.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and talk about real champions, Alex Poitin Pereira versus Ankalaev, because you guys are smoking on that good stuff, I
No,
guess.
no, no. A champion is a
Uh,
champion.
Champions, yeah, like
You get the
no,
12 pounds
Right?
of
Yeah,
gold.
undisputed.
You get the pay per
no.
view points. You're a champion.
So
But
then,
yes,
Jace, real
let's talk.
quick, because you didn't get a chance to answer it. Why is Tony Ferguson almost crying on Ariel Helwani's show, talking about how he never got to fight for the title if he is a champion?
Okay, do you want me to answer that question
Yeah.
honestly?
wait,
Yep.
wait, real quick.
Yeah.
That fight against Justin was for interim. That fight against Justin,
It
interim.
was for interim, yes. That's how
Oh, okay.
Justin became interim.
Quiet, kids. Adults are speaking. So I don't put any value into Tony Ferguson. We all have said in the past that like Tony Ferguson needs like mental assistance. He's not all there. He's a sociopath, I believe. So anything that he says to me, like it's one ear and out the other. I put zero weight in what his interview in Ariel Helwani. It means nothing to me because Tony Ferguson right now is a sociopath.
Mm.
And that's something that you've agreed with.
I have been saying it for a long time,
Okay then.
especially when he flipped his car. However, you're dismissing everything that he says and his feelings because of what Justin Gaethje beating the shit out of him.
He did my fight.
So yes, you are making a emotional play. Um,
Okay.
it's kind of working. But as you have previously stated, that yes, he is emotionally unstable. So for you, adding the superlatives of him like crying and having an emotional breakdown, almost crying, like that just feeds into the narrative that Tony is not there and he needs help.
Okay, let's move on to someone who you may think is emotionally stable, Dustin Poirier, right? Dustin kept trying to get that world title, went up against Islam. This is my final shot, blah, 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 blah. Someone like him who never crossed the line, why does he keep aspiring to get the world title if he's already a champion?
Well, I think there's two different things. I think he's aspiring to get another world title, right? and get more accolades, so he can say a 2-time world champion.
But they
You,
wouldn't say that.
yes,
They
they would.
would. They
Yes,
would.
They
they
would
would.
not.
They
Yes,
would.
they
No, he's
would.
not. He's
You are
not.
making the
A
distinction.
world champion is a world champion. An interim champion is different.
Still a
If
champion.
Cyril Gahn wins the championship at heavyweight, they're not going to call him a 2-time champion.
Real quick,
They're going to say
on
he
top
was
of the
an
dome.
interim champion who
Real
did.
quick,
Because if that's the case, then they would label Max Holloway as a 2-time champion, and he's not. He won the interim, and then he won the undisputed.
real quick. On top of the dome, how many champions does the Conor McGregor have?
He has 2. One
Okay,
at featherweight, one at lightweight.
I tried to get you, it didn't work. But okay.
Yeah, because interim is not.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Anyways, let's go. Let's
It's on a
go.
real bounce. He
Listen,
wasn't gonna say the interim.
we've
All right,
already
That's
man.
it.
All
talked
right.
about this topic to exhaustion. If that's the case, let's talk about AJ's favorite fighter being Sean Brady again. Good God.
Absolutely not.
Oh
UFC
no.
313 is this
Oh, wait.
weekend.
Hold
Talk
on,
about
Sky,
that
real
later.
fast. Hold on real fast, Sky. Warren, did you hear that AJ's favorite fighter in the world is Sean Brady?
I am very much aware that AJ's favorite fighter is Sean Brady. I've had a
Have
few
you
weeks to process that, and I think I'm over it now.
have you ever heard someone saying that that's their man's?
Yeah, I can't
Not
wait till
even
he
close.
chokes out Leon, and
Okay.
Leon's just choking. Then Leon is contemplating retirement because of Sean Brady. I can't wait to hear it. All this shit. Can't wait.
So let's talk 313. Let's talk about the biggest name in the sport currently. Let's talk about the boogeyman. Let's talk about Poatan, Alex Pereira. Real fast,
The
on a
biggest name in the
scale of
sport is Ilya. Okay.
real fast on a scale of 1 to 10. I just want to hear a one-word answer on a scale of 1 to 10. How much trouble do you think that Alex is in this weekend? Sky,
4.
AJ,
11.
Warren.
5.
Damn, Hooked on Phonics didn't work for this nigga. I said 1 through 10. He said 11. Good God.
Jace, your number?
6.
All right, so I got a 4, Warren's a 5, and you're a 6. And AJ's an 11. I mean, we're gonna find out. That's what I know. I'm a Max Holloway fan. I sound like Max Holloway. We're gonna find out. But this is what we're gonna find out. I seen some clips this weekend of Magomed getting destroyed by Jan Blachowicz' leg calf kicks. I was like, that
Yeah, it
man
was
has to
bad.
shoot. That
That
man
was
has
bad.
to shoot.
He needs to. He needs to.
Like that's what he did against Jan. So why would you then want to try to stand and bang with Alex? That makes 0 sense.
We all know it's all talk. He's going to
Yeah.
start off there. He's going to army crawl all the way over to Alex, right? And try to grab an ankle. There's no chance in hell Ankalaev tries to bang it the fuck out. 0 chance.
I
I
give
think he
him
will
like,
try until he feels a leg kick. That first leg kick is
yeah.
like, oh, never mind. No, I'm not
I
doing
think
that anymore.
like 3 or 4 leg kicks. Then, yeah, oh, shoot.
No, I think give it one. First
Go on.
leg kick. It's like, no, I'm done. Nope. I'm a wrestler now. I'm going back to my roots.
Hey, you gotta do
But
what you gotta do.
but his roots is kickboxing.
Yeah, he is a kickboxer. Yeah.
I'm talking about his Dagestan roots. What's ingrained in his blood.
Yeah.
That
Father's
DNA.
Yeah,
plan.
Father's
exactly.
plan. Shout out
Caucasus
to
Mountains.
Sky's always shouting out on the pod. Father's
Hey.
plan. Father's plan.
Have to. Have to stick with it.
Can we all agree that we want Alex to win this fight? Whether he
Absolutely.
will or not?
Absolutely.
No one Alex on.
Because you know what happens if he wins? If John Jones versus Tom Aspinall isn't made 2 weeks after this fight happens and Alex wins, they're booking Tom Aspinall versus Alex Pereira.
Yep.
You think so? I think the big John versus Alex, but I think either one. Yeah.
Like Gone versus Alex?
No, I said John
Oh.
versus Alex. Alex versus either one. Either two of the champions. Either one of those two.
So for me, I disagree with everyone. I think
No?
win or lose, he goes up. As people forget all the time, when he moved up to 205, it was after a loss.
You're
And I
agreeing
think
with it. Win or lose,
and I
you're
After
whatever.
a devastating loss.
after a loss,
After getting knocked unconscious.
after a loss.
Toes crunched.
What's up with the fucking visual? Oh God! Oh
Real
shit!
quick, real quick, if this is your first time on the pod, even earlier when I was messing around with Jace about Tony Ferguson, he is my brother and I'm a massive Max Holloway fan. So anytime Max is brought up or anything, he goes into he was dominated, he was beat. Now that he was knocked out, like that's a thing. So any chance I get to dig at Jace Paws, I'm going to.
I'm gonna start saying that. Toes crunch, curled like the wicked witch of the west.
Hey, facts.
um,
Dorothy.
Yeah, so I think win or lose, he goes up to heavyweight. And let's be honest, this is a time to shit on all the 205ers, right? Because there's no one out there really fucking clamoring, asking to fight Alex. How is there no one else? You know what I mean? If Ankalaev goes down, who's like, okay, let it be me, let it be me. Besides Yuri, there's no one else that is coming out, calling out Alex. Yes, I want out. There's nobody else. And like the
Because they're
205
all
division,
kickboxers.
it doesn't
Basically,
matter. It doesn't matter. Everyone at 205 is one fight away from fighting for the title. This is where you say, hey,
I
might as
agree.
well be me. Might as well be me. And it's fucking silent. It's ghost. It's eerie.
That's why Khalil got the shot because he was like, "Hey, I don't think it'll happen, but that's the fight I would like next. It would be violent, blah blah blah." Came off suspension and got it. Like, hey, sometimes you just gotta speak it into. I manifested this. Shout out to Izzy.
Yo, wait, real quick, but before they even booked that Alex fight and before even Khalil got in the ring with Alex, do you guys thought that he would give a who you guys thought would give Alex a tougher fight? Carlos or Khalil? Before they booked Alex versus Khalil.
uh, my baby daddy Carlos.
Okay.
Roundtree, 100%.
Yeah,
Okay.
I say Roundtree. I still say Roundtree.
No, I thought you said before they booked it. What
Yes,
did I
but
think?
before I said before. I said
Oh,
before, yeah.
okay, yeah, yeah. I thought that it would be Carlos. Just
And
I feel like
still
he
now,
has. I feel like he has.
so even still now, you think Carlos will give Alex a tougher fight than Khalil did?
No,
You
no,
don't think so? Okay.
no, not after seeing Khalil's performance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Khalil had a great performance
yeah he
That's what
does.
I'm
until he
saying.
didn't.
After seeing Khalil's performance, I'm like, oh, okay. He did his
I just
thing.
Yeah.
I think even before because I don't think that Carlos's style would work against Alex. I think you get pieced apart from range, legs chopped
Yeah,
up.
that's my thing,
He tries to blitz and he's getting
But
hit with
but
left
Carlos
hooks
is more of a
left and right.
but
kickboxer than Khalil, though. He's more of a kickboxer than Khalil, and he has more like years in the kickboxing than
and
Khalil.
Carlos
It's the
trains with
style though.
Izzy. Carlos
Who?
trains with Izzy, right? Their
Yeah.
Yep,
common
he
opponent
does, and
who
that's
knows a lot about Alex.
Who's
Mhm.
lost to Alex.
Who's been winning majority of their fights. So that's why I would say, hey, there's a little bit. They've coached 4 times against Alex Bearman or Eugene Bearman has coached 4 times against Alex. You know what I mean? So there's a little bit there, but who knows if we even see that because Alex Pereira is currently sitting at 225 pounds,
Yeah, I don't think we see that shit.
222
I don't.
pounds.
We don't see that fight.
What are y'all thinking about him coming in heavy on Monday?
That's what he does.
Yeah, he could do what he. Yeah, he's like yeah. He's
No
the
concerns.
nah. I don't know. I think he'll be
nah,
alright.
I mean, this is what most fighters do.
But why is he telling us? That's what I want to know.
Because he doesn't give a fuck. The double champ does what the double champ wants to do.
Just
He's not
saying.
worried about Ankalaev at all. I think he's already made up his mind. No matter
That's
what happens in this fight, I'm
that's
going
dangerous though.
heavyweight.
He
That's
should
I
be.
think
dangerous though. That's dangerous, boy.
I think he only has, again, 2, maybe 3 fights left in total. I don't think he gives a fuck.
Mm.
yeah.
He should.
It's warranted not to give a fuck right now. I guess.
I don't think it matters. Like if he were to lose this fight, and then if he goes in his next fights either John or Tom, like we're still there for it. We're still saying take our money.
I don't think so. But how does he
Not if
lose
he
this
gets
fight though?
wrestle fucked.
Exactly. This whatever which way he loses this fight, that's just another avenue for the next fighter. That's it.
Sounds good in theory. I mean, he lost to
And
what's his name,
in theory,
Izzy.
in theory, it's more dangerous in theory.
Listen,
You lose to
listen.
Magomed on the ground. You get pounded out by John Jones at heavyweight. You get knocked out by Megan on the feet. You get knocked out by Tom Aspinall. What's the difference?
Well, the difference is what you're saying is fucking stupid, and I'm going to prove it to you because he got knocked out by Izzy. There you go,
Okay.
Sky, and then he came back and has fucking knocked out everyone since. So
Then knock
no,
out Jan Blachowicz.
Didn't knock out Jan.
shout out to Jan. I
Very
like
close
Jan.
decision. Very close decision.
No, it wasn't. No, it
It was
wasn't.
very close. I gave it to Alex, but I understand the argument for Jan as well.
Who we picking? Who we picking these fights? I want to see who we picking. Who we picking?
Oh, he's going Alex 100%.
Alex. Is
Let's
there?
go ahead and look at the entire card. There's other fights to talk about.
Yeah, there's Justin Gaethje taking on Rafael Fiziev. Justin Gaethje recently said in an interview that he is going back to his World Series of Fighting days, which was PFL before it became PFL. They just did a name change. When he was just the highlight, right before he came over here to the UFC. He also said that enjoy him while he's here because you won't see that much of him. And if he gets knocked out in this fight, he is done. He's retiring.
Retirement fight it is.
It's sounding like
Fiziev though? Fiziev really retirement fight?
He's been talking about retirement for a little bit now. So if he
yeah.
loses this fight, he probably will.
I don't think he retired over Fiziev though. Hell no. That's a lie in itself.
He
Why
won the
not?
first fight.
Because there's more fights that people will ask for. The media is gonna throw out there names they're gonna throw out there instead of Fiziev.
But Justin has never been the guy that is trying to just do it for the
That's
money.
true, and he already got that money too. That's true. So yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So
I would like for him to do one more, even if he loses. He just do the trilogy with Dustin Poirier. I saw an interview with Dustin recently. He said he wants his last fight to be in Louisiana, and that the UFC is gonna get it set up.
But
So
but Justin may be smart though because the way he could lose this fight though it may lead him to retirement. So maybe that's what he's thinking. I'm not sure.
we'll see.
Fiziev gonna try to put it on him. He already lost and he ain't fight for what about a year now. So
it's been
yeah.
longer than that.
It's been long, yeah. It's been almost two.
Um, he last fought September 23rd of 23.
Mm-hmm.
About a year and a half.
Smart. After that beating he took.
He got
Oh,
hurt after that. He got
Yeah, he
hurt.
hurt
yeah,
his
he hurt
knee.
his knee.
Yeah,
His knee blew out.
Gamrot, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it came
Gamrot's
out.
bitch
Oh, that's
ass.
my fault. I thought we were talking about Justin.
Oh,
Who's
I
the
like
third? Who's the feature fight of this card? The feature.
Jalen Turner versus Ignacio Bahamundes.
that should be
oh,
a
well,
banger.
Jalen Turner. It's somebody who's not 5'6" and under, so he's gonna lose.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. This is gonna be a case of somebody gets fraud checked. I'm gonna go with Jalen Turner because he's fought better UFC competition. And when Nasio does loses, it would not, in my opinion, not be considered the fraud check because he
All
still
right, all right,
has the
all right. Oh, yeah,
potential.
pause this right now. I forgot to bring this up earlier. The hot takes. MMA fucking fans saying fraud check for every single time somebody loses.
That
I
shit is
cannot
annoying.
stand that shit.
Yeah,
You
Every
said it's
time
annoying.
somebody
You brought it
loses
up.
and they're not ranked doesn't mean it's a fraud check. It's
right.
just
Thank
a
you.
better person won.
Right.
I'm so
Wait,
tired. Maybe
but
like
can we
some of
all
these
agree? But
prospects
can
are
we
like
all
on this
agree?
big win streak, whatever, and he fights the
But
top dog and he
but
loses.
can we all
That's a
agree though?
fraud
Like we
check.
know we know what a fraud check is though. Like realistically, like we know what that is. Like what it looks like a fraud check. We know, right?
Dustin
I want to
Poirier
I want to
versus
hear your
BSD.
definition because I bet you it's not the same
Shut
as
the
mine.
fuck up.
I gotta think right now about fights like that. I have to think about fights the last 2 years.
Right. Maybe you
Uh,
should think about the fight first before you call it a fraud check.
No, I'm saying Jalen Turner beating Ignacio is not a fraud check for Ignacio. When Ignacio loses his fight, he'll be fine. He'll still be up and coming lightweight. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a fraud check if he beats Ignacio.
I've
But if
actually
it's the other way
never
around, it's a fraud check.
No, how's it fraud check? It's not. Jalen Turner is proven already
proven what that he's a fraud.
that he could fight top lightweights. That's top 10, top 15. What are you talking about?
Jalen Turner, y'all. What was it about Sky? How long ago was that? 6 months ago when I did a Jalen Turner rant.
you did it right before UFC 300
Right about what?
about Jalen not being him.
not being
I
him.
did
Oh,
that too after 300 because I was
You
mad
did.
about him throwing that fight.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
Yeah, that was crazy.
whoa, whoa!
I think he beats Anoxia though.
Wait
I
a
got
second.
to.
What was the thumbs up? I've never seen that before.
I don't know. I did like this and it did a
This is
thumbs
a
up.
good card though. It's gonna be a good card though. I can't wait for this card. It's gonna be a good card.
This guy. It's not gonna happen with
AJ.
him.
Oh no, it didn't work.
Is that a pause? Is that a pause?
You're
Wait, what quick though?
funny, dude.
Who you got? You got Bobby Green or Mauricio?
We're gonna go through the picks in a
Okay,
minute. Are
cool.
there any other fights like on this card that you guys are excited about? Because the card is very, very top heavy.
I
Like,
can't
Can you
wait to
scroll
see Curtis
down? I can't even.
Curtis Blades fight.
I think that Joshua Wayne fight is gonna be good. Van versus the Japanese kid. That's gonna be a good fight.
oh, they switched out his opponent. He was going up against somebody else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
2 weeks
so
ago. That's gonna
Yeah.
be a good fight.
Alex
All right.
Morono. That's my favorite
Uh,
fighter.
Out. You being funny.
Yeah, I think
That is equivalent to saying Sean Brady, though.
okay, hey,
that.
real fast, Sky and Warren. This question is for y'all. Would you think it's more ridiculous for someone saying Sean Brady is their favorite fighter or Curtis Blades?
Curtis Blades. At least Sean Brady's a winner. I mean, Curtis is a winner too, but Curtis just he sucks the air out of the room. Like there's no redeeming qualities about
We've been
him.
doing it for years though, Curtis. For years.
He did get a knockout though, brutal knockout.
Against Jalton. That's all I needed.
That's all you, Sky. This is
Knock
the
Honestly,
Jalton out
happiest
of
day of
there.
your life.
Hey, yeah, no, that honestly, that I think that brings him above Sean Brady just off of that. I was
Correct.
jumping on my seat cheering when Curtis Blades knocked out Delton Almeida. So
Correct. Thank
when
Sean
he
you.
gets
Brady's
the
a harder
belt,
one
it's okay. I
to
can't wait
get
till
behind.
everybody faces. I can't wait till he fights Leon Edwards. Oh my god.
Nate,
Can't.
tell me one Sean Brady highlight.
One Sean Brady highlight.
Yes.
Wait, is the highlight important in becoming a champion? Because he has no highlights. I can tell you.
That's
I
that's
can tell
all we
you his
need to
wins though.
hear. Wait,
I can tell you
Tell
his
me
wins.
one thing
that's
he's done in a
all.
fight that's
I,
significant enough to bring
I can
up.
tell you his wins. I can tell you his wins.
No. Highlight. I can tell you
That's
his
a
wins too. Tell me something interesting
devastating.
he's done in a fight ever.
That's a devastating
Beating,
take.
beating Gilbert. I
Wait,
think beating Gilbert was
hold
impressive.
on. That's a
I think beating Gilbert was
devastating
impressive.
take.
You're
How?
Give me
still talking about the win
one
itself. Tell me something
highlight.
interesting that happened in his fight.
Oh my
Oh, he
Jesus!
submitted Calvin Gastelum in round 2. That was impressive. I think that was cool. That was cool.
It's not a highlight.
It doesn't matter. He's still gonna beat Leon and get a title shot after that, or fight somebody that doesn't beat them and get a title shot. I'm
Are you
not
talking
budging.
about
Whoa,
Kelvin Gastelum coming off of
He's
too
gonna be
many
a
tacos?
champion. So what?
I say you talking about Kelvin Gastelum coming off of too many tacos?
That wasn't Sean Brady's problem. Guess what though? Squeeze him out of though. Made him shit out in that cage. Tapped out, right? Don't
this
matter.
is this
Don't
is
matter. It
Nigga.
this
don't matter.
is the first time in scrap and roll history that Warren has cooked somebody. Holy shit!
Warren came to cook tonight. What
Because
the
usually I'm
hell?
cooking the shit out of Warren. Warren's over here setting motherfuckers on fire. This is
Listen,
Sean
I'm
Brady's
just
wild.
gonna be a
saying.
champion. I'm not worried.
Listen,
I
I
I,
wouldn't.
I, I don't know what y'all gonna do like when he beats Leon. Like what y'all gonna say? What y'all gonna do? Like
To be clear, we are dog. I'll speak for myself. I am dogpiling you just for the shits and giggle of it. I'd be fine if Sean Brady became champion. I'd be fine to see Sean do well. I don't have anything against Sean. It is very shocking because I've never encountered anybody, not even on the internet, who said that Sean Brady was their favorite fighter. I felt the same way when
oh no,
someone
that's fine. That's
said that
fine. I
O'Day
understand.
Osborne was their favorite fighter, and I love O'Day. That's my homeboy, but I was very shocked.
Someone
Oh,
said that. Was
Yes.
were they related?
No,
listen. Sean
hopped in
Brady's
my
gonna be
O'Day
a
DMs
champion.
and was like, "Oh my god, I love O'Day Osborne. Tell him I said what's up."
O'Day is trash.
All right.
I'm thinking.
So are there any
Yeah,
other fights
yeah.
on here that y'all are excited about? I hope when O'Day comes on here, keep that same energy. I guarantee y'all, Jace won't. He will not.
You've been saying for years he's coming on. Bring the little nigga on.
Why are you talking like that? Like he
Hey,
can't
hey,
knock
you
you
think you
out.
could beat? You think you could beat O'Day?
I'll dog walk that nigga. Real shit.
Oh,
What's your
No.
background, Jake?
Real shit.
What's your
Listen, I'm
well,
gonna
background?
clip that so you can
Hood
and
nigga.
have it ready for when O'Day comes on and just play it on the screen.
What's your
facts.
background, Jace? You got a background or
Hood
something?
nigga.
This man,
We
nigga,
done
that
seen too
bird.
many of them get beat up.
Not this one. You see any scars on his face? No scars for a reason.
Oh my God,
No,
this
oh
man
no, no,
thinks he'll beat Ode
no.
Osborne.
Honest to God, Sky, I weigh him over 100 pounds. I beat the shit out of him.
You do realize it's the same argument I said about Amanda Nunes, right?
I
It
beat
is.
the shit
It
out of
is.
him.
It
That's
is.
the
It is.
exact same
It
crazy
is.
ass statement I made.
It is.
You're
He's
smoking
just trolling.
Ooh.
He's
premium
trolling.
dope from straight from the '80s, crack straight from the '80s. Like
He's
you're
trolling.
tripping.
Trolling.
Nah, real life, I'd kill this nigga in a fight.
Jace, how tall are you?
What's up?
How tall are you?
5'5",
6'4"?
5'5" with brown eyes. This man like 5'9", 5'10".
Damn! Stop selling me short, little nigga.
You are 5'9", 5'10".
No, I'm not. I'm
Damien's taller than you,
6'3".
and he's 6'1".
Damien don't want this. He could have got something. He knew
Oh
better.
my God. Anyways, let's get our predictions for this weekend's main event, the main card, starting with King Green taking on Mauricio Rufy. Who y'all got? I'm
Roofies
going
by
fighting nerds,
KO.
and I
Third
love
round
Bobby.
KO.
What'd you say?
Roofies by third round KO.
I'm going Roofy.
Yeah, I'm going Roofy.
I'm going fighting nerds, Rufy. I will want to be wrong. I want Bobby King to go in there and do what he did to Dawson, but
It'll be a good moment. That'll be crazy. That'll
yeah.
be crazy.
It's gonna be a fun fight though.
And the next fight, we're time to go get a beer, Sky.
I'm going Lucindo. You a hater, Jace.
Why am I a hater?
Is
We,
Jared
you know,
Levitt your favorite fighter, Jace?
you know, I don't fuck with him at all. You know, he's like top 3 worst people I can't stand.
Really?
Yes,
I just seen
he
him.
gives off AJ energy, and I just don't like it.
Cool.
Hater. he's he's Jordan Levitt. He's shooting at you, man. Fight back, AJ. Fight
No,
back.
I'm not trying to
Yeah.
be funny. No, I'm really not trying to be funny. He reminds me of AJ. Just that same aura and energy.
Jordan Love, he'll be Tony right now though, so I'm cool. He'll be Tony.
Damn. All
See
right,
something
who y'all
funny?
got? Lucindo or Amanda Lemos?
I'm gonna
I'm
go
go
with
Amanda.
uh. Did she fight for a belt? Amanda fought for a belt, right? No,
Yeah,
Yeah,
she lost.
I'm going Amanda.
Bobby.
I'm going.
dominator.
Yeah, she did get dominated. Yeah, I'll go Amanda though.
I'm going Amanda.
All right, Jalen Turner taking on Bahamundez. I'm going Bahamundez.
Bahamundes.
I'm going Jalen. Underdog pick.
Bahamundez. Jalen's not gonna be anybody who's over 5'6".
Yeah, and
Been
this is
proven.
actually going to be difficult for Damien because Bahamundes is not as but close to like his frame and size and length. Pause.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see the comparison really fast between them as far as height.
Then they're both 6'3", right? They gotta be both 6'3".
Come on, internet. Stop internet.
I just
Hold on, Bilal, but
um,
that's Bilal's best strike in the UFC, supposedly. Baham Mendes. That's what Bilal Muhammad says.
I mean, he's a good striker.
Nah,
Yeah, they're
definitely.
both 6'3".
What's the longer reach?
Jalen
Pause.
has two and a half or 1.5 reach advantage.
Mm.
I just don't believe in Jalen Turner. Like he, at the end of the day, he's just a loser.
I
Wow.
want to, but
Am I wrong, Warren?
uh, he's not. He's just. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with Jalen Turner.
Just like I said before in my rant 6 months ago, on paper he should be the champ. On if MMA was pickup basketball, you know what I mean, where he looks the part, and then you get him on your team, and he's like fucking 6'4" and all, or 6'8", and all he does is shoot half court 3-pointers, and you just want to punch him in the face. Like, just stop it.
No, on paper he should be a welterweight, but that's a whole different conversation. But it's the
He
wrestling
tried
part.
that though, right? I think he got knocked by Luke in his debut or some shit.
All right, Sky.
Justin Gaethje taking on Rafael Fiziev. I'm going Fiziev.
Me too.
Like it. Whoa! Listen, choo choo for Zeev. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going Fiziev. I'm going Fiziev first round knockout though.
Jace, go ahead, switch up.
First round knockout Fiziev.
Oh God.
Switch up.
Oh
Yeah, switch
God.
up. Go ahead. He don't belong on this side anyway.
I'm taking Justin. I'm taking. I can't agree with all you ninjas
The man that
messing
started
up
it
my
all.
good
You see
name.
how he
The
really
man
what he
that
really wanted
started
to
it
call us.
all. Tony would be disappointed in you. That man finished his career. He finished it and he didn't even know it.
Didn't even know it. Alex Pereira taking on Magomed Ankalaev.
For real.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh.
whoa, whoa, whoa! It's the headliner. You got to give how.
Yeah.
Second round KO.
Pereira.
Yeah, I'm gonna say second round. I don't think Ankalaev is. I think Alex gonna stuff the initial takedowns, and then once Ankalaev realizes he can't wrestle, leg kicks are too much on the feet alone. He's gonna overextend and fall into a left hook, and it's over. He's gonna
That's the
panic
funny.
shoot, and there's gonna be like the first Yuri fight. It's gonna be elbows, elbows, elbows. Over.
That's the money that's going. It's going through this. Like you said second round knockout, right? Second round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going second round, third round, third round. Everybody picking that to Alex to get a finish. But I don't know though.
I'm
Jace,
going
you said you got
third round, Alex.
Sky, third round, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
TKO.
TKO.
third round.
No, anyone gonna guess that Alex gets a sub?
Hell no. It's not out there. He could, but like the odds of that are probably crazy.
Hey, you could pull Paul
AJ.
Craig, get a triangle in the last few seconds.
Hey, yo! Shout out Jamal Hill. AJ, who you got?
I'm gonna go Magomed fourth round finish.
And I'm going to go Alex Pereira. I'm I'm not even gonna fuck around. Y'all know usually I like to fuck around and go back and forth and make y'all anticipate and wait, but I don't want any bad juju out there. So I'm going Alex Pereira, Poetan, TKO. Shout out to my man Can I Bus, second round. It's a rapper, Warren. It's a rapper called Cannabis. And his most famous song is Second Round KO. Google it on the Googler. Um, Unlike you, Warren, though, I think he spends round one on his back and body fucked.
Well, I have a question for you guys. Despite like Izzy winning the belt and stuff like that, blah blah blah. But is this the best fighter that Alex is gonna face in his MMA career?
Absolutely.
Ankalaev?
That's a
Yeah,
good question.
Absolutely.
Ankalaev?
yeah.
No.
Absolutely not. What? Is that a
I
real
don't think so.
question?
I think it's a good question.
Hmm.
Let's take a look
This is not
at the
even the best
resume.
little light heavyweight.
If Alex is not there, Ankalaev is champion.
Absolutely not. Yuri is
No.
champion.
I think Yuri beats him.
What
That
do
would be
you
a good
got
ass.
against
Easy.
That would be a
Yuri?
good fight. That would be a good fight though. I
That
think
would be a
Yuri,
think
great fight.
I think Magomed better fighter than Yuri though. That'd be a good fight.
I just think
Yuri
Yuri's
clears
goofy as
him.
fuck.
Yuri
Like
clears him.
no, that fight, like you gotta like throw in attributes because that shit crazy. Yuri's not gonna give up. Magomed is just a better fighter than him. We know that, but Yuri's just not gonna give up. But that'd be a good ass fight. That'd be a good fight.
So you think Yuri is a better fighter than Ankalaev?
Hmm?
100%.
$100.
No, I think Magomed is a better fighter than Yuri.
She's talking to us, kid.
Oh,
Without question.
without question,
It's
it's
not even
ridiculous.
debatable.
Bro, you've been in this game longer than us, and you're saying shit like, just, yo, this is
I just
crazy.
Hey,
don't know what makes y'all feel that way about Yuri.
Yuri
I think he's just more
is
well rounded.
Then,
He's goofy, but
then
he makes it
Magomed?
work. Magomed is like his striking is very like textbook. He's too simple. And Yuri
Simple
makes it
won
okay.
Kamaru Usman the title.
Yeah, that
That's
nigga
true.
easy. Ain't no
That's
easy.
true.
Yeah,
That
simple.
works at
Yeah,
welterweight, but
yeah.
at light heavyweight against a Yuri, nah.
Alex is simple. Alex is super simple. Very technical.
Right.
He just
And then,
I'm
got Yuri
like,
out
saying,
of there.
I'm
there's
saying
fights,
it
and like,
works at welterweight, but not at
No,
this
light
no,
fight,
I'm
heavyweight.
talking about Alex Pereira.
right.
It's
Alex is
simple.
not
He's technical.
simple. He's
What
not.
is
He's
he?
not. He's not simple when he has the touch of death.
But look, the question though, but like if like Yuri was a champion though, I feel like there's more fighters that could beat him instead of Magomed was a champion. Like imagine like how would Khalil Raunchy look against Yuri? He would probably piece him up and TKO him
Think
eventually.
Khalil a piece up Yuri?
Yeah, Khalil. After what I seen him fight Alex, yes, I think so. I think so.
Hey AJ, man, you don't drink the bong water, dog. You pour it out.
I guess after what I seen, I think he's a better technical striker than Yuri, and I think he will
No, no,
knock
no,
him
no,
out
no.
eventually.
There is no I guess. It's you don't drink the bong water. You're
So
not
you
supposed
think?
to.
So you think he's just like what? I'm confused.
Yuri is the Dustin Poirier of 205.
In
Yuri
terms of
is
what? In terms of what? Like fighting style? In
No,
terms of what?
Yuri's
But Yuri
actually a
terms.
was an
champion.
undisputed champion at one point.
Come on,
So
Yuri.
how
Ryan.
is he the
Let's go.
Dustin Poirier?
Can't be.
No, in terms of what
Cannot
though?
be.
Can't
Huh?
be.
Well, you see, well, Yuri was, yeah, he was a champion. Yeah, he was a champion.
Undisputed. No. Make sure you say before undisputed champion. Since we're getting this conversation about interim undisputed, Yuri was an undisputed champion.
Yeah, he was sure. He beat Leah Glover right to get the belt. That was a good fight. He beat Glover right.
Barely won.
That was one of the best fights I've ever seen.
It
It
was. That
It
was a
was
good
was.
a
fight.
That
phenomenal
was a
fight.
that was a
And it
Yeah,
was
great fight.
free. And
that
it
was
was
some
free.
dog. That was dog. That was some dog shit. That was crazy. Dog fight.
Did you say dog shit?
Like yeah, but not in that way. It was just the dog fight. Like dog fight.
Oh,
Like the fight.
Okay, because I
gotcha.
guess I'm getting old because, in my time, dog shit means terrible. Be like, yo,
I meant
AJ,
to
you look like
say like
dog
they were
shit.
fighting in like dog shit, but it didn't come out, so I just said dog shit. That's what that fight looked like. That it was a good fight
AJ, where'd you grow up?
in New York,
Public school?
of course,
But
Okay.
of course.
We
That's
should
a
Public,
go
best way
public
to
school.
go. Best way to go.
and it's a fine example.
It is a perfect example. We don't be fans of DJ Penn and Togi Furnace. Don't do it. No DJ and no Tony. Yo, real quick though, I have an honest question for Jace. How did you feel when you saw that video of DJ getting knocked out and his head hit the concrete? Like, how did you feel like watching the video as a fan?
When I saw DJ Khaled get knocked out, it was very troubling for me.
DJ Khaled, no DJ Penn, when he got knocked out in the video, his head hit the
Oh, you
concrete.
said
DJ
BJ. I thought you were saying DJ play my favorite song.
What did you do when his head hit the ground? Penn, what did you do when
I
you
shook
see
my head
like what like
because
in disbelief or like you but like how did you feel? I don't know how
I
you
felt
felt. That's what I want to know.
I felt sorry for this old retired guy who is mentally unstable as well. You know
No,
what I
Oh, you
mean?
like
Losing a
the
street fight.
mentally unstable.
you do.
It's got a type.
He's got a type. You
You got
like
to
I ain't
type is
got no
crazy.
type.
You got to
Ain't
type is
got it.
crazy.
and this is bad news for Alex. He's your current favorite fighter, correct?
Alex Poetan Pereira is my current favorite fighter. He is one fight away from the undisputed GOAT conversation. It's not even a debate.
Yeah, I
Uh,
agree. Yeah.
I think Warren made a great point at the beginning saying that if Alex wins this fight and they don't book John versus Tom Aspinall, the clock is ticking for John.
Yo,
Yes.
not for nothing. Not the first time I heard that too. That's the first time I heard that like ever since first time I heard that.
I mean, I think that we have to unfortunately take John at his word. John said after his last fight, I'm fighting Alex or I'm not fighting anybody. And I think he's standing on business.
Do you think he has enough cachet with the UFC brass to be like, I want Alex, period? And to make Dana change his mind about
I think so. Absolutely. For his last fight too, especially. Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so. And I only say that because the UFC doesn't want to see their current cash cow get railroaded.
who Alex.
Unless Alex came to like this pay-per-view is absolutely shit. They are riding on
Wait, who's
Alex
getting railroaded? Wait, who's getting railroaded? Who?
you. But
John
we're not
Jones
talking
getting
about
railroaded by Alex?
no. What
No.
I said
Oh,
was
oh,
they don't want their cash cow to get railroaded.
oh.
Why stop that?
But Tom Aspinall could do the same thing to him.
Yeah, he can.
100%. I actually think that John Jones is a better matchup for Alex than Tom Aspinall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree.
And the number one reason I say that is just because of speed alone. Tom Aspinall is faster than Alex Pereira. When
Yes.
Tom fucking moves, he covers distance and does it quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I had one MMA dream, I'm not even saying I want it to be a fight. Just just a clip, just a one instance. If I had one thing I could choose in this world, it would see them it would be for Alex Pereira to hit John Jones with a calf kick. If I could ask for one thing for Christmas, that's what it would be. What? I just want to see it happen. I want to see it happen.
There goes the thumb.
Because the thumb.
Off my face. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
You're used to it. You're okay.
Yeah, I just don't know if that's I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Hopefully we do hear some news about it soon. Um who do y'all think is Dustin fights in come on, you know what I'm trying to say. In
Retirement fight?
yeah,
I,
Louisiana.
th- I think you said it last week or 2 weeks ago. You said it, Scott. You said somebody, right? Oh no, you was talking about Charles and Max. You was talking about that. But
Yeah.
Dustin, I
I
don't know.
think
That's
Um,
good.
option wise, it's either Justin, Max, or Ilya. It's one of the three. Can't see it being anybody else.
It
Ilya,
seems
if he, yo, Ilya, that's not a fight you retire on though, because he beats Ilya, we know what's next. So he's not retiring. So
yeah. I
it's
feel
like,
like of those options, Justin wouldn't turn around and fight that quickly. He really only likes to fight once a year. And the Dustin fight wouldn't get him closer to a title fight. So I feel like if those are the only options, then it would be Max. But if I'm Max, I'm also not trying to fight Dustin Poirier on his retirement fight because that doesn't get me closer to my objective, which is a chance at the light heavyweight belt. I mean the lightweight belt. Um, so it'll be interesting. Would you want to see Money Moicano or? But
No.
Dustin said legends only.
Yeah.
So this is I just had an epiphany while y'all were talking, and it's kind of out of left field, but I can see it happening, which is Dustin retirement fight, another legend, quote unquote, huge quotations, Street Judas.
They won't. They're training partners.
aren't they
Yeah.
cool? Yeah, they're like, yeah,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
cool with
Kobe.
each
What
other.
about Kobe?
I
That
think,
was gonna be what
I,
I was gonna say.
I think
Kobe.
if his ass would have won, maybe, but he got beat the fuck up. So no,
I don't
I
think
still think they could sell it though.
nah,
Because they
I
Seller,
don't
do
yeah,
not
that'll
like
be
each other at
definitely
all.
Seller. Yeah, they'll sell shit out that fight.
I
Hmm.
don't think Poirier wants that energy of hatred going into his last fight. I could possibly see it against a Nate because I don't think he hates Nate, but I think he hates Kobe so much. I don't think he wants that energy for his last fight.
Do you guys think
I can kind
Connor?
of see that,
Do
but
you
I can
guys think
see
Connor's
both
still an option?
sides.
Is Connor still an option for Dustin or no?
No.
Connor's not opting for anybody right now. He's not coming back.
Facts, facts.
But that is a good question though, because I don't think Ilya is the right fight to retire on. And like, I don't know. I think
Ilya
it's,
kills him.
yeah, I think so. Basically,
You said the
I
same
don't
thing
think
about
this
BSD.
right now. I
no.
don't think there's
And I
anyone
said
that
the
wants
same
to
thing
fight
Ilya
about
is
Matt.
different
the
than
best.
BSD. Ilya is different than BSD. Come on.
Here's the last thing I want to say, but I know we're running low on time. The UFC, right? They need to quickly build up stars. They're not doing a good job right now of building up new stars because you got 155 like just leaving in droves. You know what I mean? When you got the Dustins and Justins getting out of there ASAP Rocky. They're gonna have to do a thing quickly and let Ilya come up. And I think that was a part of the thing to let Ilya come up because they know they need to send reinforcements to the division. You don't want to leave that division with headliners of Armin Sarukian or you know what I mean, someone like this to be a fucking headliner. Like you don't want it.
I don't think they want another Conor McGregor. um,
Sure.
because
But
Connor
yeah,
was bigger than the organization and bigger than the sport. And when you are that big,
Pause.
you have too much leverage. I think
yeah,
that they want to keep their stars not too bright. Good enough to make sales, you know what I mean? But not enough to where you transcend and go and you're able to do other things. Because I think they realized that with Connor's fame, how much he was able to do. That Mayweather fight ended his career with the UFC. You know, hurt money that they could have brought in because he's so big. Like Dana talks about all the time. Connor has enough
Pause.
money; he never needs to fight again. So on and so forth. So I don't think they want major big stars like that anymore. I think they're fine with the level Alex is at. I think they're fine with
yo,
having stars that are like that.
real quick, I have a question. I have a question for you guys. It's for International Fight Week. So do you guys think I have three options? You guys think they'll do Ilya versus Makachev and Max versus Charles like as an event together, or those two events like separately? Like one of them gets the card by themselves, or they'll do it together.
I
I
think
say do it
so.
Together.
together.
You think they'll do it together? Really?
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think both of them sells bigger. They got big numbers by themselves, though. In my opinion, both of them
I
separately.
will say this. I don't. And I'll say it again. I don't want to see Max versus Charles. The new
Why
name I
not?
thought about because there's two guys who I really fucking like and I think are great for the sport. I would
Uh,
rather see a Max and a Dan Hooker.
No.
mm.
Max
But
beat the shit out of Dan
I think the UFC they will ask this Max Holloway is a fighter or
What?
somebody they'll ask.
What? What?
Hooker.
Wait, what?
What?
What you
Dan
say?
That's a
Yes, one
wild
hundred
statement.
percent.
It's a
Wait, what you said?
wild
What?
statement.
Dan
You
Hooker,
said
the
what?
same one that got cleared by Arnold Allen?
Wait, what did he say? I didn't even hear him. What did he say?
No, I'm
I
talking.
said
No.
Max Holloway would beat the shit out of Dan Hooker.
Oh
That's
yeah, I think
wild.
so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Hmm.
That's
but
wild.
but anyway, I think Dana White in the UFC is somebody that like, they asked Matt Holloway a question like, "Who you want to fight?" and he's not gonna say Dan Hooker first, or third, or second, or fourth, or fifth.
At
I,
all.
I think Max will fight anybody. He
He
doesn't
Yeah,
will
but
care.
he,
fight anybody,
but
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 why? Why am I
they're gonna
fighting
ask
him?
him, "Who do you want to fight?" Though you're Max Holloway. Who do you want to fight in your debut at lightweight or whatever? Who you want to fight at lightweight?
He wants to fight Charles. He said it. Charles said he wants to
That,
fight him.
yeah, that's gonna be a good fight, and they're gonna fight each other. And I don't know who's gonna win that fight. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know. That's gonna be crazy.
Charles Oliveira beats the shit out of Max Holloway.
You just say
I think
stuff that's like
Oliveira could submit Max Holloway.
you say he could submit him.
I can't see him knocking him out, but I can see him submitting Max
I
Holloway.
can see him. I can see him knocking down Max like, and then them getting to like a scramble, and then him submitting him like that. I don't see him outright taking Max down, submitting him though.
I see him knocking Max unconscious.
That no, he's not a no. Max is gonna pick him apart until he gets clipped. Because he's gonna get clipped eventually by Charles, and that's where he's gonna have the opportunity to submit him. That's how the fight's gonna play out.
I think just with all their sparring style, it's going to be like how Volk shut down Max. He's not going to let him get going. He's going to be pressuring his face. He won't be able to get his combinations off. It was a
Real quick,
bad style matchup.
cause not to be funny, because it's actually funny. How many times does Max Holloway have to knock Charles down to knock him out? Because we seen what Justin did. Justin didn't go to the ground 2 times, right? So how many times does Max have to knock Charles down for him to like knock him out? Because he's not going to the ground with Charles.
No,
So
I
how
don't think
does
he's going to knock him down at all.
you don't think Max is gonna knock Charles down at all?
Mm-mm.
Really? But everybody
I
else
don't think he
did?
has enough
Or
power
the
to.
power? Okay. Power I can respect that. But everybody else did though. Chandler did.
Wild.
Chandler did.
Have a lot more power than Max.
He's,
Dustin,
like,
a lot
so
more
he's not a
power than
better
Max.
striker than
Justin,
Max
a lot
though.
more power than Max.
But they're not better strikers though. Max will drop Charles just like everybody else.
Max doesn't have
I'll
the
just
power
go
to
back
drop
to Styles
Charles.
make fights.
Max doesn't have the power to drop
So
Charles.
Max is not gonna drop Charles.
That's
Dustin
what I
dropped
just
him.
said.
Justin dropped him.
Who has more power than Max?
But none of them are better striker than Max. None of them.
That's
Max is
okay.
gonna drop
But
Charles. He's gonna drop him. That is
he's
a
not going to
fact.
drop him.
That is a fact.
That's not a
That is
fact.
something
That's
you
just
book.
theory.
You stamp that down. You stamp that
That's your
down. Max is
clearly
gonna not.
strong opinion, but it's not a fact.
That's a strong opinion that Max is gonna knock down Charles in a fight. What the hell?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Yo, that is crazy.
Worth noting that Charles
That is
is
funny.
Warren's favorite
That is
fighter.
funny. That is actually funny as hell. That is funny.
I'm glad you think so.
Sky, you're
What
not
is
back me up. You're not back me up, Sky. 'Cause that is that's crazy.
Listen, anybody that's ever seen my face knows that Max Holloway is going to win this fucking fight, and that I'm
No,
not
fuck
going
winning the
any other
fight.
way
I
about
said
it.
he's not gonna knock
100%.
him down.
100%.
Oh,
100%. 100%.
oh.
And Warren will have to come back on the pod before and after because that's his favorite fighter. And then we can have the debate once the fight is booked about Charles versus Max.
If
But
Charles loses, I'm never coming back.
that's not true. That's not true.
Oh man.
Oh
Warren, you
shit.
can't say that.
Now he's
But I
cool.
feel
I like
I
his
feel
energy.
it
He's
though.
cool. I like him. He's cool. He used to come back more
Uh,
often.
no,
no,
that's a
I'm just kidding.
fact.
I'll come back. I'll come
He
back.
said, "Don't
I'll own up
worry."
to it. I'll own up to it.
It's too
Hey,
funny.
hey, as long as you don't act like that one chick, one of Jace's friends who hit me up after Max got knocked out by Ilya, and she was like, "Oh, so not sorry for your loss." Blocked instantly, instant
That's
block.
crazy.
Gotta get you out of here. Can't
That's
have you around.
crazy.
No, I
So
got
when
you.
I
I
say
text. I
within
text you
minutes,
after.
you did, but you wasn't talking about no
Real
craziness.
quick though,
Like,
real quick, Scott, I got your back. If Max and Ilya ever fight at 155, I got Max. I
yes,
got
so do I.
Max. I got Max.
Yeah, I'll let Jace, fanboy somewhere. No, y'all know what Jace will do. The
What?
whole time leading up, Max is gonna get destroyed. I don't know. And then at the very last second,
Dominated.
I'm going Max Holloway.
Mm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways, you guys,
I stand
this
on
weekend,
business.
UFC 313, we will be back to discuss what happens with Alice and Justin. But until then, we are out. Until next Wednesday. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.